welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here for just a little chat really. Oh, Ella has just gone for her first day in nursery. It's not a full day, she's only doing half a day. But I just wanted to come on and see what everybody thought about nurseries versus childminders really, because as I was a childminder for so long, maybe I'll be criticised as to say, why are you putting in a nursery? Why aren't you going down the route of a childminder? And I just wanted to say my points of views and to see what you all thought as well. So we've chosen to put Ella in a nursery just for the convenience of it really. Miles goes to the school has a new nursery, so we've put Ella in the nursery that's next to the school. So I can take Miles in the morning. At lunchtime I can take Ella into the nursery bit and then pick them both up at the same time in the afternoon, which is brilliant for me. And it's not too far, it's literally across the road. And yeah, that is basically the reason why she's going there and not a childminder. I think if she wasn't going to go there, if there wasn't a nursery there, then yes, I probably would have put her in a childminder's if there was one close enough to me. But as the situation stands, I would need to drive to someone. There isn't anyone around here that would be able to come and pick her up. A lot of the childminders around here are super duper full anyway, so I wouldn't want to be put on a waiting list. I wanted to just get her in, get her settled, and yeah, see how we went from there really. So also with the childminding side of things, I feel like Ella is still getting that side from me. We are still doing our day trips to the zoos and places. We're still doing all of our crafts. We are still, you know, still sitting down doing all of the things that I would do as a childminder. So I feel like she needed something more than that, something more of the child side of things, whereas a childminder can only have, you know, a certain amount with them. And then from that, it might not be an age range that Ella would mix with. So if they had too many babies, Ella doesn't really like the baby stages. She would rather be with someone older like Miles, and obviously then follow and play in his game. So with her being in a nursery, that would be better for her because she's able to mix with a whole range of children, especially with the nursery that I put her in. There's about 30 kids in this room, and there's quite a big room. They also have an outdoor space that she can just free flow in and out where she wanted. I'm not saying you can't do that as a childminder. In our setting, we could do that every single day. We had the doors open, the kids could just go out when they wanted to. But other childminders might not have that, so I would have to then find a childminder that did that. It was just little things like that really that made me choose to go with a nursery rather than a childminder. On another note, she would then flow with her nursery friends into the room next door, which is the foundation. So it's not like she's going from someone's house to a nursery, from someone's house to a school. She's already in that area, so she already knows what's going on. She already picked Miles up from the foundation class. She knows that classroom. She's been inside loads of times. I don't feel as then we're starting again to dropping her off where she gets upset. Today has gone super duper well. I took her, she went straight in, and she literally like ran off and didn't even bother looking back. I brought her a banana with her as well because she didn't have much lunch, so I put that in her bag and said to her, do you want your banana? And she was like, yep. And then by the time I turned around again, she was gone off again to go and find some more toys to play with. So that is so good for her to be happy and just excited to be somewhere. That I'm going to ring in an hour anyway to see how she's getting on. But for her to be that excited, that was like, yes, we've picked the right place. That was the moment that we were like, yeah, this is going to be good. Fingers crossed, everything is going to go good in here. But yeah, this is just what I wanted to come on and talk to you about really, because I know from being a childminder how brilliant childminders are, but as a sense of that I'm still a childminder in my head, I needed Ella to then go on to the next step and be in the school situation where she knows and she has a group of friends. And I'm not saying that the nursery is going to be any better for her than a childminder, but it will just be a lot bigger than she's used to it, ready for foundation basically. We've also put her in for just the afternoons at the minute, just so that she's not feeling like she's there all day. And then gradually we'll probably put her in for the full day. But But at the minute it seems really weird that she's there. Like I came home a minute ago and I was like, right, what do I do? I'm like, oh, I'm all on my own, I've got nothing to do here. So that was really strange, like, to be in the house alone. I mean, I've got Bailey still, he's my baby, but you know what I mean? Like, it's really weird. It doesn't feel the same as when she goes to my nan's. It feels like she's actually gone to school, like this is the start of it. She is there 2 afternoons a week, and fingers crossed everything's gonna go well. She's really excited to pick Miles up as well from school, because we come out of her door around a little corner and we're there in Miles's class as well, so she can come and pick him up with me. And yeah, I think the biggest test will be on Friday, because today she's gone in thinking that I'm gonna stay. I've said goodbye, but that doesn't, like, it won't stick in her head that I've actually gone. Friday will be the test. If she goes in and remembers that I'm gonna go and she starts crying, then that'll be the day that I'm like, yeah, we gotta start all over again, guys. Here we go. Come on, Ellie, you're gonna do great. But until then, today's gone good, so I'm gonna ring in a bit and see how she's getting on. But yeah, I just wanted to say what was in my head really and what's going on, because it's so different from normality. This is like a huge change in her little life, for being a little baby to now growing up and going nursery. It's a bit crazy really. If you have any queries or questions, leave it down below and I'm happy to answer them, and I'll see you all guys on the next video. Bye!